motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finding an escape route. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Give a lot of credit to defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. It's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
Let's go! Let's go! Wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll run through. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll put him on down. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back.
What do we do? 5. Nope, all in. Okay.
Right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go?
There we go.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Falls down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do, to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era, just guys that toted the rock with some physicality, just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in
Unexpected.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback
If you're
predetermines.
gonna
Who's my
score.
best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks up 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught downfield. And he runs over the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Shoots it to the left.
That's the thing.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to pre-define who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keeps slinging it. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in the...
Makes the grab, passes. Oh, he's got some space. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Pulls and fires to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats. second down here as we're back at it after the break. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on second down. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Myers on the move. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David.
How are we doing now? Okay.
Stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The defense is set up. And they're driving down after a good interception.
What a great run for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He's going for the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
In the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it.
Each and every week,
12, 13, 14, 15.
coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. The defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for
Yeah.
it. Got his man downfield. Delivers the stick ball. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It starts. He gets nothing on the play. Knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Rush coming.
He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
The sack on the last play, obviously looking behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on the scramble to try and go and get the first down. But got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will
love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Had the pick in his hands and
Stupid
hang
option.
on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football. Almost had the big play.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and the quarterback was looking for the big fella. And I tell you what, you throw these routes to big tight ends, it usually ends well, but it was really, really good coverage, breaking on that corner route and getting the ball to the ground.
On the option. Now the pitch. Quick spin on the line. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll try to get the first through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. 27. To the air on first down. Good pickup on that play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the play fake. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Snagged in the middle. It starts. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Heaves it deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get
get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Complete to the right. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Thanks to grab. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Escapes trouble.
Yep.
And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Set up on the outside. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down. They try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Between the uprights, it's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Using his feet. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room first down. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. On the ball. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He's looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That's it for the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important.
He's loose down the left side. Pass to 50. 30. The 20. Pass to 10.
That was good.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Bring in the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Owls under the line on 3rd.
How'd they get in there so fast? Untouched. You're coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I definitely had people open.
Looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. There we go. He's loose. Takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Hawks send From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily.
Breaks into the open.
Yeah.
And he's brought down after
Little
a
slants,
huge
but just
completion. The
working.
Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cuber.
Yeah, smooth, dude.
Dragged down, but
Good.
now move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Stein. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the
Big
end of
two.
the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Yeah.
On the move.
Freaking news.
Touchdown, Razorbacks!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have
That's
their hands
killing.
full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the
This
fourth
is really
quarter.
annoying.
Coming down
Just
the
trying to
stretch
pad
in
the
the fourth,
stats.
and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there
Making
and
it
make the stop
really
at the
hard.
19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back in the middle.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Here's a hit. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh, dude.
Not making a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage.
The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you start to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Just going to keep it at the snap. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
Freaking
A lot of
ball.
contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. He's got it. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got some room.
This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. And the returner is stopped. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Behind his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leads it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Gives it to the back on the draw.
Inside zone.
Getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment.
He's got it on the outside. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming. So they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Lost the throw again. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Slings it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
No.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Still down. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play.
18, 22, 24. Not enough. I'm forcing it.
Defense came up big on a big move.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Yay, there you are. Aha.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll move the wide
Give
receiver.
it a try.
Well, jet sweep pass. Got a little
Holy.
space.
Damn it.
We've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding, offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, running back on the move. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Okay, ready? Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Not sure why they're not content to just take the W. Going to take a shot at this DB. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Corral the number 4. He picks up the first down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love
I wish I
offense,
could give you the bomb.
this type